Alright. Now, we had just removed the hands of Hugo Kupka after he destroyed, well, essentially destroyed Rosalith and Rosalith Castle. Because that guy's a giant douche. He tried to execute Jill, and we were not having it. I would have been.
All of the nobles made it out alive. Kupka and his men had their fun with more than a few.
I would have been
None of the Emperor's
traumatized
They all got away safe and sound.
if Jill had died. I ain't having it.
The little uns have been up to their old tricks again. Jill looked white as a sheet when they brought her back. I dread to think what happened.
White soldiers with their ruby stain, stick steeds fed to the fire,
This guy's such a shit bard.
shall never burn away the pain, till one man holds the pyre.
Tone says he's looking for books about Torgal. I know. Let's write one.
Oh yeah, Torgal went fucking
Torm's
Super
just gonna
Saiyan.
look into what happened to Torgal for us. You make sure he's not hurting himself doing, well, whatever the fuck it is he did.
He is now a snowcloak. Blood of Fenrir. Millennial Decay launches several elementally charged orbs. There he is. The mad lad. Ecliptic Howl. Healing Aura. Howling Moon. Projects immediately in front of an enemy because of its shockwave. Smite of Rage. Multiple explosions in front of Torgal. And Banish. Concentrate the moon's light on an enemy, forcing it to the ground. Ooh.
How good it is to see you, Clive.
View with
I
1,000
have a few
terms.
new notes that might interest you. If you have a question for me, I should be happy to answer it.
He's level 5 max then. Probably. Hugo Kupka. Dominant of the Icon Titan, Warden of Earth. On learning the identity of the one who slew his beloved Benedicta, he sends his forces to ransack Rosalith, capital city of Rosaria and Clive's former home, in the hope of drawing him out. Clive takes up the offer and is able to best Kupka in battle, cutting off his hands in the process. But before Clive can deal the finishing blow, the helpless Hugo is spirited away by a mysterious man from Waloed. Torgal. Clive's faithful friend who is fiercely protected of him and his allies. When Jill came close to death in the courtyard of Rosalith Castle, something awoke within him, transforming Torgal into something akin to an icon. The Silvermane. Chieftain of the Northern Territories and Jill Warwick's father. After his homeland's raids into Rosaria were finally quelled by the Duchy, his daughter was taken as a ward of the Rosfield family to ensure that he would never raise arms against them again. The Imperial Province of Rosaria. A nation formerly known as the Grand Duchy of Rosaria, occupying the western reaches of the continent of Storm. With the fall of Drake's breath, life for the people of Rosaria grew steadily more difficult, and countless thousands were forced to seek refuge in and around the country's already overcrowded cities. Then, in 878, Hugo Kupka's forces invaded, piling further misery on the downtrodden populace, but loosening the Empire's grip somewhat in the process. Rosalith, the former capital of the Duchy of Rosaria. When Hugo Kupka's forces invaded, the entire city was put to the torch, and the magnificent castle sacked, causing many of its inhabitants to flee. Rosalith Castle. Situated in the heart of the ducal capital of Rosalith, this towering ivory fortress has been under Sambrequois command since 860, though little remains for them to command since much of the capital was destroyed in a siege set by Hugo Kupka and his private guard. The Siege of Rosalith, an incident in which Hugo Kupka, hoping to gain his revenge for the death of Benedict de Harman, attempted to draw out Cid, whom he now knew to be Clive Rosfield, from hiding with an attack on the capital of his beloved former homeland. The city became a battlefield, and amidst the death and destruction, many innocents lost their lives. Curls. Sleek-bodied creatures with coats of silken fur, curls are anything but soft and will attack their prey viciously with tooth, claw, and even whiskers, the latter of which can be used to generate powerful bolts of heart-stopping levin. Though native to the arid climes of Dalmekia, curls have been known to wander far in search of new territory, and rumours place them as far north as the Dragon's Eyrie in Sambrek.
The door to the shelves shall ever be
Tom
open.
says he's looking for books.
Awesome. Right then.
Welcome home, Clive. I was
His
worried I'd
voice
never
smells.
see you again.
Right, let's see. Do we have anything to craft or upgrade?
So, will it be?
Would seem not. We need gelatinous mass and scarletite.
Anything else?
Do you sell scarletite?
Is it
I doubt
business
it, but
or pleasure? You'll not find a better price than that. It'd better all be here.
you do not.
Come again. Or don't.
Do we have
Much bother down the way. Well, don't just stand there
materials to
talking.
sell? Yeah. No, sell. We have 2 lots of black blood.
You got out else?
No.
Come again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
So rude.
Jill looked white as a sheet when they brought her.
And then let's talk to Otto.
The little ones have been up to their old tricks again.
Drawing on the decking this time.
Not all of the nobles made it out alive.
Otto, is now a good time?
It's not a bad one. How's Jill doing?
She's been better. Ty is making sure she gets the rest she needs.
Good.
Any word on Kupka's movements?
Vivian's doing what she can to try and track him, but she's feeding on scraps. We've sent ours out to the Goosebreakers and their other friends in the west, asking them to keep their eyes peeled for anything unusual. No leads yet.
Now this is slightly
It's only a
quiet
matter of time.
Right.
because
Let me know when you find something.
we turned it down in
There
OBS.
he is. All right, Clive. Still busy saving the world.
There you go.
When did you get back?
Just now.
What about your studies?
Adjourned.
That's
Since
Sid's
Hugo
daughter.
Kupka invaded Rosaria. All the canvas in uproar about
I presume.
it. He's gone mad. He's turned rogue. It'll be us next. You try concentrating with all of that.
All right. You win.
How long will you be staying this time?
Dunno. A while, most likely. Any road, while I'm here, I was hoping you could do us a favour.
Mid. You can't just expect me to...
Please, oblige her. While we are busy tracking down Kupka, you should have a little time to spare.
Professor! Now there's a face I haven't seen in a while. Shouldn't you have it buried in a dusty old tome?
I did, till a familiar trill pricked my ears. As ever, your exuberance is a breath of fresh air, which successfully scattered the painstakingly assembled fragments of my thoughts.
I'll take that as a compliment. Well, Clive, you heard the professor. So, I'll meet you in the storeroom when you're done.
Wait, hold on. Breath of fresh air. Bloody tempest.
Bloody
all right.
tempest.
Oi, Otto, you got my gill? Huh? What are you on about? My fee for bringing Mid across. She said you were paying. That little...
Storeroom, was it? I wonder what Mid's plotting.
Very R2D2. Noodles? Where was it? Hawk's Cry Cliff.
Shouldn't you be getting some rest soon? From what I heard, you earned it.
You took your time.
You took your
Busy
time.
man, Mid.
I'll get to the point then. I want to turn the room down there into a workshop like the one I had at Dad's place.
Mid, you've only just come back.
And I've been thinking about it for a while.
She's got some of that
Dad
Rapunzel
said
hair,
I had a
man.
knack for engineering. Told me everything he knew about it. Then sent me off to Canva to learn everything he didn't. That was his dream for me. That one day I'd put my studies to use for the good of the cause. But I'm helping no one stuck at school. I've studied enough. It's time I put my knack to work. I know that I can help the people here, and I want to do it.
All right.
Well, if Sid could see you now. All right. I'll tell Otto you'll be staying.
Who's her mother, I wonder?
I knew you'd say yes. Which is why I wrote up a list of jobs for you.
For me?
It's not Benedicta, is
Who
it?
else?
What do you want me to do?
First things first, I need equipment and materials to start making my own. There's the designs for the
Start
stuff I
making
need
me own.
and the stuff it needs smithing from.
Needed
The
a
other
sexy
materials I
bitch
can work
fix to
myself.
saw you around.
Just
Nothing
need a
like when
generous
a
benefactor to
process.
lay 'em on for me.
Thank you,
Apart from the
Cypher.
wood,
How you doing,
I'll
my
need a
friend?
carpenter for that, but I can
How's
just
life
borrow
treating
yours.
you?
Is that everything?
For now. I'll let you know if I need out else.
I'm flattered.
Where to start? Materials and tools. That means Karen and Blackthorn.
Basically, I need a smith, a merchant, and someone who can work wood. And let's face it, my student allowance ain't gonna stretch that far.
Ain't gonna stretch that far. Well, it's probably faster to go the other way now.
Sid's gonna chop off Kupka's head this time.
Yeah.
You were born in Rosalith, weren't you? Must be hard, hearing what became of the place.
How were the capitals?
How's it coming along?
Nearly there.
Right, and Blackthorn. What you got for me?
Blackthorn, you busy?
What does it look like?
I have a commission for you. From Mid. She requires certain tools.
Supply kit. Sketches of ineffable devices seemingly drawn from the pages of a mad alchemist's notebook, and a list of the equally exotic alloys from which such things are smithed. The fuck is this?
Think you can make them?
Bloody hell. Was she planning to build with this stuff? An airship? I'll see what I can do. Till I'll bring them over when I'm done.
My thanks. And Mid's, no doubt.
What can I say? It's the manly beard and British accent. You're easily pleased then. There are plenty of British accents and manly beards, I'm sure, on Twitch. But I'm pleased that you chose me.
Just now. She's planning to set up a workshop in the stores and asked me to buy her some materials. Here's the list.
How you doing anyway? Life been treating you well? It best have been. Otherwise it'll have to answer to me! List of materials. The noxious vapours that spilled from the cracks around a certain door in Sidolphus Telemon's Deadland hideaway would sting the eyes and burn the nose of anyone who strayed too close. Combining every ingredient on this list would no doubt produce a similar result. Many beards, many accents. Only one, Boona. There can be only one.
Think you can find everything on there?
You are correct, sir.
This lot. Wouldn't be much of a trader if I couldn't.
Excellent. As for payment,
It's paid 100 times over by
100
what that
times
girl's done
over.
for us. If it weren't for her filters, we'd have naught to drink but blight water, and that would have drained the life out of us long ago.
indeed it would.
I'll send the stuff on to Mig when it comes in.
Thank you, Aaron. That just leaves the carpenter. Let's see if Bardolph's available.
Where you at, Bardolph? Are you down? Down, 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 down. Life sucks recently, but nothing I won't get past. Damn it! Everyone has those weeks. How good for you? Yeah, not too bad. Been better the past couple of weeks, really. Had a bit of migraines going on yesterday, Monday, Tuesday, but the worst is past. But no, I'm sorry to hear that, man. But you are correct. We all do have those weeks. I know them intimately.
Do with a good oil in this. Should be enough to keep us going.
Have you played this yet?
Bardolph.
Were you a Final Fantasy fan?
And she needs the aid of a skilled carpenter. So naturally I thought of you.
But maybe I'm full of shit.
Well, I'd love to help the young miss however I can. But I'm afraid I got my hands full just keeping this place afloat. There's holes need patching, and if I don't patch them, will all of us sink into the mere.
Glad the headaches are
gladly
winding
spare
down. Yeah,
Rig
man.
all the time I have, but the sad truth is, I ain't got none.
They are, they are.
I see.
It don't have to be me,
I love
though,
FF,
does
but
it?
never played
What about
this.
that
I
other
missed the old
fella?
school turn-based game.
You know,
I get
one
that.
over at Martha's Rest.
Bernard.
Was it?
That's right. And he is a friend of the cause. I'll ask Martha if she can spare him. Thank you, Bardolph.
Least I could do.
Yeah, I too have nostalgia for the old school turn-based. I mean, being the young whippersnapper that I am, my first FF was 7. And I loved 7, 8, 9, 10, 10-2, and then 12 was where they started to lose me. This game is awesome. It's really fucking good. Story is probably arguably the best the story has ever been. The characters are great. The world's really cool. Combat's fun if you do like action combat. But it is a shame that there are no more like turn-based Final Fantasy games. I concur. Right, we want to have a look for Hawk's Cry Cliff. Broken Hilt, East Pool, the Dim. Yes, the Dim. Whispering Waters, Shallop Rock, Amber, Hawk's Cry Cliff. There we go. So we will be travelling there. But there are still some decent turn-based games out there. Persona, the Persona series is really good. Really long games, to be fair, though. You're talking like 120, 150 hours plus.
Yeah!
The Trails series is also turn-based and really good. They go from way back. Trails in the Sky was like early 2000s on the PSP, but they hold up. But it's a series that is still going to this day.
Stay down.
Stay down. Alright, where's this giant fucking sludge monster? I was like 13 and played FF6, 3 at the time on the NES. A friend owned it and I was over every day to play. Once I beat it, I was hooked. FF6 loaded the bases and FF7 hit a ground. Yeah, I can imagine. I have since gone back and played FF6 when it was on the PS1, so I was probably about, I think it was about, I was about 7 or 8 when it came out, and that game is fucking cool. Especially the massive cast in 6. That's pretty mad, to be honest. Oh, piss off.
Time to fight.
Let's switch our items. I'm in backlog mode right now. I'm in backlog mode right now. Just beat Remnant a week ago and now working on Evil West. Next will be either Aliens Dark Descent or Resident Evil 4 Remake. Oh, yeah, I need to get around to Resi. Evil West looked really cool too. Like a gothic cowboy. Really cool premise. Is that it, or is that just a rock? That is just a rock. Oh, here it is. It's a flan prince. Which is literally God of War, but a cowboy punching weapon. Yeah, it looked really cool. I might have to check that one out. Oh no.
Take us unawares, did you? Nice try.
I've never played Resi 4. I've never really played any of the Resi games, which is kind of something I've definitely missed out on. But I think I'm constantly in backlog mode. Oh, you bitch.
Fine hand.
What are you dual casting? I'd rather you didn't. Oh, balls. Wrong power. Ah, you fucking bitch. Ah! Ah, bitch.
That's better.
Ah, fuck you. Oh, fuck off.
I needed that.
I disagree. I think I dodged that. I mean, clearly I didn't. Yes! It was only fucking 7 levels higher than us. You fuck. Level up. Gelatinous mass. But we still need Scarletite, I believe. Anyway. It was a Flan Prince. Oh, we can't go into Port Isolde then. Well, we'll go have a look, but I don't think we can. Yeah, it's barricaded off and all that still. Okay. We need to go to Martha's Rest. So go there we shall. Yes, Resident Evil is a big blind spot for me. But yeah, I need to do so many different things. I want to do Baldur's Gate 3 after this, but I also need to carry on, pick up my Witcher 3 playthrough again. Since I've been no-lifing, well, not no-lifing, but when I've been streaming, this is all I've been playing. I think Ni no Kuni is going to have to be put to the wayside, unfortunately. I also want to do 7 so that we can go through 7 Remake. The DLC for that. In prep for Rebirth, which is February, I think. So much to do, so little time.
Ah, Clive, what brings you to the Rest?
Alan Wake 2
home
comes out at the end of October.
Extra carpenter.
So I'd like to do Alan Wake and Control before that.
I don't mind if you
And
don't.
Starfield's out next
We're
month.
friends, aren't we?
Thank you, Martha. Do you know where I might find him?
He went up to Cressida on business.
Cressida?
No idea what, mind. Place is a ruin. Far as I know, he's still there.
I'll look from there then.
Thank you, Martha.
Don't ask me what Bernard's doing in Cressida. He'll have his reasons, though.
Where is Cressida? Oh, that way.
Naught but wild beasts this end. All their twisted talons and gruesome maws used to turn my stomach. But that was before I heard about the Black Shield.
Yeah, fuck those Black Shields. Sons of bitches. We'll give it a crack. I know we're not using Garuda anymore. you little bitch.
To me!
Ugh, all that for 5 fucking gil. Fuck you guys. Is there a big horn out here, I think? Oh, maybe I'm full of shit. Hello, Bernard.
Hi. If it ain't the lad who saved my life. What brings you to a place like this?
Looking for you, actually.
You do, Bernard. Martha said I might find you here. I have a proposition for you.
Oh, do you now?
Midadol Telemon, daughter of Sid and student of engineering at the University of Canberra. From a young age, Mid showed the same passion for invention as her father, and an even greater aptitude. She is as well versed in the secrets of modern and fallen technology as any scholar in the Twins, and means to put that knowledge to use in service of the Hideaway.
Building a workshop, you say? Well, that beats tacking boards to bridges, sure enough. And if Martha didn't mind me being gone a while, then neither do I. You just tell me where you want me.
That's the spirit.
But yeah, there we go.
Couldn't ask a favor, though, could I? Before we go?
Of course.
Sure, bro.
Well, that there is Cressida, where I grew up. Ain't much left of it now, though. Except my parents' graves. But I came up here hoping to visit. I even patched up the bridge to get across. Only to find the place crawling with thieves. But you're a dab hand when it comes to dealing with beasts and bogles, ain't you?
Bogles?
Any chance you could,
It's the least I can do.
Well, thank you kindly. And take
You're a good guy, Clive.
I'd be much obliged if you could rid the old place of nasties. And so would my mom, Papa.
This shouldn't take long.
Oh, piss off, mate.
Nice try.
No way, I fucking dodged, bro. Oh yeah, I didn't that time.
Nice try.
Oh, piss off. There we go. The Dragon Talon.
That should do it.
It went really well until the Wyver at the end. We sucked then.
You made short work of that lot. Thank you, son. Now my folks can rest in peace once more.
How long is it since the village was abandoned?
Oh, people started packing their things after the duchy fell.
Cressida. A village located deep within the wetlands of central Rosaria. It was once the site of an aqueduct that was hoped would carry water to the capital, Rosalith, but these plans never came to fruition due to both the Holy Empire's annexation of the duchy and a sudden influx of feral beasts displaced by the Blight's march south through the dim. Now it lies abandoned, many of its residents having fled to nearby Martha's Rest.
Between the Blight and the Imperials, you just couldn't make ends meet. Must be nigh on a decade since the last wagon left. Oh, it may as well have been a century, looking at the place. This isn't the Cressida I remember.
I'm sorry.
Ah, don't be. Can't live in the past, no matter how nice it might have been.
How
As soon
nice
as
it
I'm
might have
done
been.
saying a prayer for those that raised me, it's onto your hideaway. I'll meet you there.
Thank you, Bernard. I do appreciate it.
That should take care of Mid's little list. Better head back before she thinks of anything else.
You're telling me this is a non-sprinting area?
I'm sorry I ain't been back to see you in so long.
Oh.
But I got some news for you.
Oh.
I'm to be wed.
Congratulations, Bernard. It's so hot in this room. So hot and sweaty. Can't climb the debris. And up here, what we got up here? Another arena for a boss fight or mini boss fight or whatever. If I'm not mistaken. Right then. Back to the hideaway. Bolts from the blue. Kupka is defeated, but before Clive can land the finishing blow, the Down Dominant is spirited away by a mysterious man from Waloed. Our heroes return to the hideaway to try to make sense of these strange developments. Getting to work. Midadol Telemon, daughter of the late Sidolphus and engineering prodigy, has lately returned from her studies at the University of Canva and is keen to put her learning to use. Travel.
The little ones have been up to their old...
Little ones have been up to their old tricks again. Drawing on the deck this time.
I heard Mid's building a workshop down in the stores. I suppose space is the one thing we do have down there. If she wants to take it over.
It's no skin off my nose.
Visiting hours are over, Your Lordship.
Alright, rude.
I'll be alright, Clive. I just need some rest.
Oh, who are you on now?
Blackthorn may be the manliest of men,
There you
but
go.
he does lack a certain tenderness. Goots, meanwhile, is as burly as a behemoth, but as innocent as a babe in arms.
Just make up your fucking mind.
Shouldn't you be getting some rest?
Yes, yes.
Alright, Clive? You've all done then?
I am. I've placed your various orders, and a carpenter by the name of Bernard is on his way from Martha's Rest.
That's brilliant. Thanks, Clive.
Is there anything else you need?
Nope. Blackthorn and Lady Karen have already sent over everything I asked for, and I've got all my plans drawn up. So as soon as Bernard gets here, we can get to work. I can't wait.
Quest complete. The Breath of Earth.
That's my good deed for the day done. Let's see how Jill's faring.
Did Bernard say how long he was going to be? I mean, it's fine, but I hope he comes soon.
Oh, we've got some side quests.
Clive.
Talia, how's Jill?
Recovering, but she still needs her rest.
Of course. Take good care of her, won't you?
I'll do my best. Oh, Gav was looking for you. He said he had something to show you in the shelves.
Did he
The
now?
shelves. Oh, that's right. He went to ask Hippocrates about Torgor. He must have found something.
Don't keep Gav waiting. He seemed excited.
I'm feeling a lot better, thanks to Taya's remedies. But she insists I rest.
Right then, fella. Rodrigo.
You have the look of a man with the twins upon his shoulders, Rodrigo.
Rodrigo.
Taya has tasked me with removing a Cursebreaker's brand. But it's my first time, and
I'm so
I don't
depressed.
think I can do it. I'm afraid of what happens if I fail. You survived, I know, but as many die as recover. Is it really worth the risk?
You don't need me to answer that. You know full well what we're fighting for. I hope as much as you that one day bearers can walk among others as equals. But until that day, a brand is a burden, and we must lift that burden in order to go undetected. The operation may be dangerous, but it's also essential. And we undergo it willingly.
I know. I still wish there was some other way. But griping about my lot helps no one, I suppose. Don't worry. I'll do what must be done.
I know you will.
Unfortunately, the first thing that needs doing is the preparation of a draft to dull the pain. Something I can't do with the infirmary's ammonia supply so low. What few leaves we have.
Go and fetch some ammonia leaves for me, please, Clive.
Brand.
Just tell me what you need.
You'll go. Oh, thank you. No one knows herb lore like Taya, and she swears by ammonia for easing pain. It's simple enough to find if you know where to look. Unfortunately,
what a monotonous fucking performance.
Along the river near the village of Amber over in Rosaria. Just search for the bright blue blossoms.
Been doing Mid's bidding, have you? Yeah, she's loaned me in and all. Mummy promised to sweep the old blooming cellar for her.
The little uns have been up to their old tricks again. Jill looked white as a sheet when they brought her back.
Doris!
Do you have a moment, Sid? A team of Cursebreakers has gone missing near Northreach.
Which team?
Coles. They were sent to liberate a carriage of bearers before they could be smuggled to market. They were moving in for their assault when the carriage was attacked by goblins. A Cursebreaker managed to release a Stolas amid the confusion, but... this was days ago. They should be back by now, but I've heard nothing from any of them. I can't help but worry that...
They know the work is dangerous, but I'm sure they're fine.
But what if I've got them all killed? Before they go out, I always remind them why we're doing this, what they escaped, and what we're freeing people from. But I never really thought how my words might affect them. What risks they might take because of the things I've said.
I'll go and find them. We'll both rest easier knowing they're safe.
Thank you, Sid. And I'm sorry to trouble you with this. The plan was to intercept the slaver somewhere in the Dragon's Eyrie. I can't tell you much more than that, I'm afraid.
That should be enough to go on. If they were there, Torgal will track them down.
Woo! What new shit you got for me?
Well, don't just stand there gawping.
Is irrepressible the word? That girl doesn't let anything get her down, that's for certain.
Quite the opposite.
In fact, she's got a way of making every bugger else get up and dance to her tune.
Like father, like daughter.
Eh? I said it ran in the blood, if I didn't know better. Can't wait to see what kind of queer contraption she comes up with next. As long as she doesn't try and rope me into building it for her.
Go on then.
Hunter's waistcloth. Maybe we will, just so we can
blind, you know.
have everything. Hunter's arm cloths.
You'll not find a better price than that. You're rubbing me blind, you know. You'll not find a better price than that. I reckon I can find a buyer. You got out else? Come again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
What do you need? Summer storm, that one.
Rolls in when you least expect it, soaking you to your skin and leaving your ring in your breeches. Just like our old man. Keeps us on our toes, though.
What do you want?
Grindstone. And when he lifted his fists, beneath them was found naught but dust. Iconomachy, Book of Barrows, 730.
No scratches, right? Not bad, if I do say so myself. That it? Fine.
Sword is also pretty cool. Doesn't seem very sharp, but looks pretty cool. Right, we will head out to Amber first. And while we're just loading, I'm going to close the curtains and turn the light on. All the better to see me with.
The river was easy enough to find. Now for those herbs.
You little bitch. Ah, you little prick. May!
Soil and stone!
This is the only plant around here with blue flowers. I hope it's the right one. Should be enough to keep the infirmary stocked for a while.
And now off to Northreach. So sweaty. Oh, hey, fan. And everybody you're bringing along with you. How's it going? Thank you for choosing me. Unlurk. Hey, comfortably. How's it going? How is everybody doing?
Cole.
Buddha fan!
Peace. Just about. Sid, if you don't mind me asking, what are you doing here?
Looking for you,
Doris sent me
bitch.
to find you. She hasn't heard anything since the attack.
How does today find you all?
I sent a runner to the Dame in Northreach. The hideaway should have learned of our survival yesterday.
Well, I'm here now. And it looks like you freed the bearers.
Only some. The rest locked themselves in the slavers' carriage rather than fleeing when they had the chance. I want to help them, Sid. But we're barely in any state to protect those few we did save.
Oh, go to Tsushima.
Now, where's the carriage?
The goblins may still be out there.
We're not scared of goblins,
duties
bro.
to attend to here. See to the
How
injured.
was Ghost?
I'll handle the rest.
Have you played it before?
All right.
I thought that game
Just
was
follow
fucking
the path to the
awesome.
south. You'll come across the carriage soon enough. And please, hurry. If the beastmen get to those bearers, the poor souls will be eaten alive.
I won't let that happen.
Thank you.
I won't let that
And Sid, it's good to see you.
Don't thank me just yet.
I know.
Get me back on my feet.
Thank you all for sticking with Fan and coming to see me. I really do appreciate it.
Soil and stone!
Too slow.
Stream was great. Ghost is fucking phenomenal. Damn it! I played it on the PS4 this first time. Yeah, I want to play it again on PS5 because I've not done the Icky Island thing. The expansion. play the expansion of this looks. Oh, then yes, I definitely do need to get back to it. I thought it was really cool. The only thing that I kind of was bummed out about with Ghost was once it got towards the end.
Who are you?
When we were when you were challenging, you know, other people to duels.
Any more survivors?
They were just too quick.
Why didn't you flee with
I wasn't quick enough.
If the goblins had made it through that door,
like once you get to like, the last quarter of the game.
One miserable death's no worse than another.
Perhaps. But we're here to give you another choice. Freedom, safety, the life you've been denied. Come with us. Let us protect you.
Sid, I couldn't just let you...
Mate, you could see me. I could see you all in the background over there.
This man risked his life to save
you saw me kill them all.
To give you a second chance.
And then you're like, Sid, I can't let you do... Oh, you already did it.
What we'll do with you is take you to safety. After that, it's up to you.
You gotta be quicker than that. Fuck you.
Your lives are your own now.
You can leave the rest to us, Sid. We'll get everyone back to the hideaway.
Thank you. I'll let Doris know we're expecting new arrivals.
It's my age. My action speed's not what it used to be.
I needed that.
Back to the hideaway. You got 25. I'm 29. I'm 29. I'm 30 in 6 weeks. 5 weeks. Oh. My life. Where's it going?
Sid, welcome back. A Stolas from the Dame arrived not long after.
Well, don't you feel like a...
If I'd just waited a little longer, I might have been able to deal with things myself. Or maybe I wouldn't. I keep making the wrong decisions.
Cole and the others got home safely.
You're nervous, Nelly.
You made exactly the right decision.
Oh, happy early birthmas.
No,
in case I was the tale.
I've been tracking that slaver for months, and then I sent Cole and you.
I'll try and do a
fully unprepared.
A birthday stream.
What kind of leader sends people into danger without considering all the risks? I should have urged greater caution, told Cole to be wary, to pull back at the first sign.
But thank you. I appreciate it.
We swore the same oath as you, Doris.
It's good to see you safe and well, Cole. I'm sorry.
With all due respect, we Cursebreakers don't risk our lives because you commanded of us. We risk them because we believe in our cause. No one with doubts ever joins our ranks. The agony of removing the brand more than sees to that.
We all know how much bravery that takes.
Cole, I never doubted your courage. Only my ability to see it put to good use. Thank you for your faith in me. I'm not sure I deserve it. I sometimes wonder if I might prefer to risk death alongside the others than ask it of them. But I'm a Cursebreaker. I swore an oath too. I have a role to play. And I must trust that I'm the right one to play it.
You will. In time.
His face in those like in-game dialogue things just looks so silly. Level up. Yeah, I think I may be house sitting / dog sitting. I think my birthday is the last day I'm doing that because I'm doing it for 2 weeks for a couple of friends. They're going abroad, but I'm going to try and get some kind of stream set up there this time. Because I did do it last time for like 4 days across the weekend, or 3 days across the weekend. But I'm hopeful that I can get a stream set up there for a couple of weeks.
I didn't mean to doubt my comrades, but I couldn't leave them out there either. I need to trust them more, I see that. But that doesn't mean I need to care about them any less.
And how may I assist you today? We met under curious circumstances.
I think it is fair to say. It was during my time at the university. I had returned to my lecture hall to collect some notes and discovered Mid crouched under the lectern, sketching some design or other by candlelight. It transpired that she had fashioned a key and had been using my classroom as her own secret study, a place of quiet refuge from overzealous tutors and the like.
Naturally.
I insisted she leave, but Mid being Mid, she refused to take no for an answer, and before I knew it, I had not only allowed her to continue her late-night studies, but had agreed to take her on as a pupil into the bargain. Nice! I think so too. Though I soon wished I hadn't. Her refusal to defer to authority was no less evident in my lectures. Was this my reward for years of painstaking study, I wondered? To be teased and tormented by some oil-stained stripling who seemed to delight in my discomfort?
Still.
Our time together was not entirely disagreeable. Not least because it was she who unearthed the plot against my life, and encouraged you to come and whisk me away to safety. And so I came to take refuge in your base of operations, just as she once did in mine.
Allow me to educate you.
Yeah, cool. I just do
One
it
must
so we can
understand
clear
one's
the
place in the world.
notifications. Okay, apologies for the raid and run, but I must be off. Need to prep for a friend visiting. Love you, Bruno. You should be tabbed up. Cheers, bro. No, it's absolutely fine. The raid is more than enough. Your presence is just the bonus. Thanks for being here. Hope you have a good day. Hope you and your friend have a good time. Catch you later.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon. Is everything we've received and everything promised?
Safe passage. Dire Wolf Jess. Not long ago I was accosted by footpads as I walked the gilded path, and would have perished alone in the desert had not the curse breakers come to my aid. I owe them my life. May this token serve them well. Travelling Terpiscorian.
Here you are. Best of luck out there, Sid.
Dire Wolf Jess. Increases combo damage by 5%. The Direwolf subdues its prey by overwhelming it with a flurry of attacks that injure both body and spirit, stunning the creature and allowing for a quick kill before it can recover. No, I think we're fine with our Berserkering and upping our ability points and XP. We are partaking in flower arrangements, so it should be a great time. Oh! I hope your flower arrangements go well.
Didn't have too much trouble finding the ammonia.
Yeah, have a good time, man. Ammonia leaf, a wild herb that when brewed into an infusion can dull the pain of a barber's blade.
Only the usual.
Oh yes, this is it. And more than I was expecting.
Look
dare
away,
say
my
the
friend.
patient won't feel a thing. That is, unless I...
You'll do fine. Taya trusts you, which means I trust you. The hideaway would be lost without skilled physicers like yourself.
Thank you for the kind words. Truly.
Stop fucking whinging.
Sorry. I'm still terrified. The brand is more than just ink on flesh. It's a death sentence. Milk of the wyvern tail lurking just below the surface of the skin. One ill-conceived incision. A single slip.
Fair enough.
And the poison fouls the patient's blood. Failure means death. And even success means tremendous pain. Days of agony as the wound heals. I became a physiker to help people, not to kill them. I don't want to kill anyone.
Cursebreakers lead hard lives. And the operation is only the beginning. They toil in the shadows, risking life and limb, knowing their efforts will win them neither glory nor acclaim. And yet we never won for volunteers. Why do you think that is?
Conviction? They're willing to die?
They're willing to fight. To give their lives to create a world where people like us can be more than mere possessions. I know your work isn't easy, but neither is going under the knife. Be a shoulder for your patients to lean on. Stay strong for them.
You sound like Tyre. Do you know what she once told me? It's natural for a patient to feel like they're suffering in solitude. And it's a physicist's duty to see that they don't.
Well, there you fucking go.
Thank you for helping me remember that. I won't falter.
See that you don't.
Not again.
Quest complete.
I'm sorry I let my fear get the better of me. I'm ready to be stronger. For the hideaway. For all of us.
Yeah. What's everyone whispering about?
Mid has returned.
The little uns have been up to their old tricks again. Jill looked white as a sheet when he brought
Tail tattler.
Clive, where have you been? I've been wanting to ask you something about Torgal.
Settling Mid.
Where did you get him? Like, in the first place?
My father brought him back from one of his expeditions into the Northern Territories. They were crossing a snowfield when they heard his cries, and seeing no sign of his pack, they took him in.
What do you reckon, Tomes?
It certainly adds weight to the theory. Clive, I believe that Torgal may be no mere hound, but a rare frostwolf, an animal native to the far northern reaches of Valisthea. In one of our oldest bestiaries, I found reference to a frostwolf who served as guardian to an ancient queen of the north. Such was his mastery over ether, he could cast magics on command. His name
Torgal is the best.
Was Fenrir.
Fenrir the Frostwolf.
Now, the annals do not state it explicitly, but I have reason to believe this queen was a dominant of Shiva, a girl from the Northern Territories and her faithful hound. One awakens as the dominant of Shiva, and the other?
You're saying that Jill granted Torgal his powers?
What?
Just like Fenrir. People called him my hound, but Torgal and Jill were inseparable. He grew up as a faithful companion to the dominant of Shiva, and years later, his powers awakened, just when his master needed him the most.
You're right. If it weren't for Torgal blasting those bastards to Kingdom Come, Jill would have been for it.
Quite. Though Torgal's power is his own, his latent birthright as a frostwolf, it had only to be unlocked.
Oh, get you, Torgal.
You're an even finer hound than we thought.
And regarding your original concern, you need not fear for Torgal's health. Why, the beast has the appetite of a behemoth. Just this very morn, I found him with his nose buried in my nuts.
Why? Why write the line that way?
There you are! I've been looking everywhere for you. Bernard's here.
She got a strong
I need you to introduce us so we can get to work.
I shall be a moment.
Sometime later.
Isn't it brilliant?
It is.
Well, I couldn't have done it without you. You and everyone else. But I promise I'll pay you back. I'm gonna work my fingers to the bone for you lot, starting right now. Just you wait. I'll make wonders like this world's never seen.
Then I look forward to seeing them. That's settled. I wonder if Vivian's made any progress tracking down Kupka.
Thanks for letting me do this, Clive. I'll pay you back, I promise.
We have everything we need to begin work in earnest. And work in earnest we shall.
Thanks from before, son. That was a good deed you did me. Only right I do you one in return. Though I did wonder if I'd bit off more than I could chew when Mid showed me her plans for the place. If she hadn't been there to tell me what to do, I wouldn't have known where to start.
Well, there's tables, there's floors, walls, and shelves.
I wish Miss Midador would let us help her with her dungeoneering.
Miss Midadol. What a name.
I think I'll wait till Mid's away instead of doing that dungeon. Don't want to get roped into it.
Right, we're gonna call it there for today. Just because, as I say, I'm recovering from a migraine, and I'd rather not put myself back in the position of getting another one. So that's what we'll do. And then, all being well, with improvement tomorrow, we'll be back tomorrow with more Final Fantasy